Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Today we're in our Erin Condren 7x9 Daily Duo. That is my go-to planner. I have one other planner on the side, which is the 7x9 Dashboard Planner from Erin Condren, which is new this year. That is all my social media type stuff, or my Planning with Jamie business planner, and that is working really great. And then this is like all my personal stuff, but I throw in daily like what all I need to work on for my business. So this video, we're gonna do this week at a glance. So it's this top sticker sheet. It's just one sheet and it does all 3 pages prior to the week starting. So this is kit 368. This is the week that my kids go back to school. So I really thought that this was a super cute kit. It's got little pencils, but then it has little bows also here that you could see, like has the design. Here, I'll show you on here. It's a lot easier to see. Has the design of looking like a pencil. I just think it's so cute and playful, but not like slap you in the face school time. So this is the Daily Duo kit that we'll use in the next video. So this is the first page. We have the 7th box, the check it offs, all the scripts, the icons, and the lines. We have the other bottom boxes. All these either match or correlate with these. So you can either have these go with these top 2, or they correlate and you can mix and match around, kind of whatever your please is. And then we have 3F this week, which actually goes the whole length and covers the time. So I kind of been loving that lately. So we're gonna put this to the side because again, this is gonna be the next video. We start with a monthly view, then we break it down into a weekly view here, and then we break it down further into the daily view. All right, so we're just gonna start peeling stickers and getting them on. A lot of times I'll pre-fill it in here, but I think for this time, I just want to get these stickers down and then kind of think about it. I also just realized I haven't gotten my calendar out of my work bag yet. So here in a second, after we get most of the stickers down, we'll have to take a break to do that, to fill in all the gaps. This week has flown by and I'm behind on planning again. I feel like that's just a theme to my life, basically. All right, for my dot, I'm just gonna use this pink. It's not gonna be a perfect match. Honestly, I think this pink would be a better match for the eraser pink, but I just kind of want something lighter than what this is, and so that's why I'm picking this one. And I like to dot this first one. And then I actually started doing color coding too, so we'll kind of see what direction that we end up going for this week. But this page is already laid down and all done. So let's flip over here, and you can see I started writing in some of it and all this kind of stuff. Like, this planner has to be functional, and so sometimes I've just got to start getting in it before I can get the stickers laid. I just love getting stuff out of my mind, and I used to keep a notebook that would have my brain dump, like have all the information that I would need for the week, like my weekly brain dump and menu and grocery list, and then I would rewrite it into here. And I don't know, my goal lately is to not do that, even though it works really well for me. Yeah, my goal is to not do that, and so I have been just trying to pre-write in here instead. All right, I just put my stencil right here against the edge. This is the Chrissy Ann Design stencil, but you can always use the one that comes with Erin Condren, obviously. And some weeks, guys, I literally put this paper right here and then I draw the line right next to it. It ends up working out. You just have to be a little bit more gentler with it to make sure you don't accidentally like scribble. But if you do, there's always white out, you guys. So let's keep rolling on this. My spacing for all this kind of stuff has not changed for a long time. Like, it has worked, and so I am keeping it that way. So I end up doing up here is my meal plan, my meal prep, my grocery pickup, and my workouts, and then over here is all my to buy stuff. Works so great, gonna leave it that way. All right, and then down here I just like to put a washi strip down here. I've also considered, because I put a washi strip up top and a washi strip at the bottom, that bottom one could come halfway up and it could be like grocery specific versus, you know, other items specific. So I have a list here and then a washi strip and a list down here. I just put it all on one list. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay, let's get some labels going here. So kit 368 is the kit. I always put it down here for y'all. So if you're ever watching a video, you're not quite sure, I link it in the description down below. But then also I try to always put it like somewhere on the page so that you guys can find it. And generally it's the same spot every time. So hopefully you kind of get in the grind of things and like know where to look for it during the videos. Okay, workouts. I've been doing them, you guys. You should be so proud of me. The other day I even ended up going for, oh my gosh, it was a 3-mile walk, which isn't bad. But then it had so many hills is what made it bad. And I mean, I was going at a really, really good pace too, consistently. Like I never stopped, I didn't slow down. I was really proud of myself. But because of all the hills, I ended up getting some shin splints. So then I've taken 3 days off, mostly because I've worked the last 2 days. And a lot of days at work, I'll still go and get a mile or two in. But it's been busy and we've been short-staffed. That's healthcare, right? All right, and then over here is to buy. So we'll put that up there. And then I like to put little icons down here for like pickups. I need to do one this weekend. We did like a $500 Sam's Club haul last weekend, and that was like prepping everything for school basically. But I need to do one. I realized I didn't get me anything for work lunches. I usually like make some taco meat up or some lunch meat sandwiches, but we prepped all that. Like we made Hawaiian roll lunch meat sandwiches pre-packaged and in the freezer, so the kids in the morning just have to grab them out. And in the long run, it ended up taking away my lunches, which I didn't even think twice about, but my kids having them first is better priority. Okay, let's get our dot pen out and make our little dots. If you are worried about this being straight, just put like your stencil down. This is actually, let me get the spacing different because I'm not going to be happy. There we go. Put your stencil down and just dot next to it. It's not going to be perfect, but it is going to line it up a little bit better than if you just do this by sight. Honestly, y'all, I don't care. I just do it by sight. I think, I don't know, part of me kind of likes an imperfect planner. Like, it tells me that it is being functional. All right. And guys, how did I get into planning the way I did? I realized that we had a definite need. Like we have a Tetris game of a schedule going on, that's for sure. And whoops, down here. And so I ended up, I don't know, I started just planning like pen and paper, and then I realized like I needed even more organization. And then I realized, oh, my brain actually like stamps it into my head when like meal prep, for some reason, like I can remember what I have written down here when it's like designed just like this. And so much more helpful to me. I enjoy it, so I decided to bring it to you guys too, which is so much fun. And then let's see, we are gonna do, I think let's put this over here this week. And this was week 35. Okay, so a few things I'm gonna use. This is my reusable sticker book. And then I have my week of labels. This is Monday start, so that works out really, really well with the daily duo because those weeks are Monday start. And then this was like a miscut for my business, and so I've decided, hey, I will just use this because I am super happy with miscuts. Won't send them out to customers. Maybe in the future they'll get into oops bags. But for now, like, I'm happy how they are. And let's see, this week is August 25th through August 31st. So should we put it, we're gonna put it on top of it. I think that looks cute. So today is the first football game of the season, and unfortunately it's a away game. That kind of stinks. And it's against our biggest rival. So it would have been really awesome if it was a home game against our rival. I'm not sure if we're going to it at all tonight, but my daughter has a pepper rally today because of it. I think I want a yellow box if we have one, and if not, a blue box. Oh yeah, this is cute. Let's see, let's use this one here. But she has a pep rally that she gets to dance at, like perform at in front of all the school. So she had to get up a little bit earlier. She's already been getting up at 5 in the morning every day, you guys. I'm like, girl, you guys sleep in a little bit more. But she had to get up a little bit earlier, you know, to get her hair and makeup. And she has gotten pretty efficient. My sticker just went jumping. Pretty efficient at all that stuff though, because she has to do it so often. So I've been really proud of her. So yeah, it's really exciting, like everything that's going on. But yeah, man, you literally go from summertime to full swing just in a blink of an eye. And yeah, we do our best we can do. I'm seeing a few things actually here that I can, at least one thing that I can mark off here. And so kind of update that. And then I will fill in the rest of this like as the week goes on. Like I'll pull stuff forward. I think over here, let's go ahead and like get the rest of the week all put out. All right, guys, I cannot believe it's the last week of August. We are going into September like hot and heavy, all ready for it. The weather around here has been absolutely awesome though. And so that has been great. Like just love being outside. Let's see, work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I always like to put my work schedule down first because I know that's not going to be changing at all. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then payday is Mondays. So we can put that up there also. And I like to put my little money icon because that's just really fun. There we go. And then this week is a trash and a recycling week. So right there's recycling. Let's get those out and put them on Wednesday is that day. So again, just put that there. Okay. And then for all the specifics, okay, got the work schedule all in. There are more things here that we'll be using, but honestly, we don't need this whole entire sheet anymore. So what I've been doing recently to make less clutter as I'm going is I am just going to cut them down. And that way I'm only working with this little part. It's mostly these icons, and then all these I put into my reusable sticker book. All right, let's just start in order here. So this is the Pigma Micron 10, love these. This was the first day of school, so I'm just gonna write really big first day of school. I know I don't have a sticker for this, so I'm not gonna waste time looking for it. But first day of school, on one of the sales for Planner Kate, I did buy these, and I know that they have school-like ones in here that will look just fine. There's like this little house could work, or I swear they have like an apple. I think I used it on this one. Over here, I see it though, a little apple. So let's go ahead and we're gonna grab that one. And then I also see a little Amazon one that I know I'm gonna want. So I'm gonna grab this one, and we're gonna go ahead and put that one on Thursday because I had a return I needed to do for Amazon after work. And so we're just gonna put that in there. So then for Monday, that was the only thing that was on the schedule. So then we start getting into practices for sports. And so we need to start grabbing like our Ahuhu dual tip dot pins and doing our color coding. And so what I mean by color coding is this is high school dance, this is studio dance, and this is football and or hockey. And this has been working really well for me. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one for hockey so that I can delineate the difference. I don't think we even have hockey games this weekend, but in case I come across it, we'll have the color for it. And this is football then. Okay, so let's start by looking at football because I feel like I can put that at the bottom of the day generally. And football this week, we had, let's see, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday morning, and then Sunday. Oh, it's not this Sunday, it's the next Sunday. So good thing I end up looking for that. So that will be football practices that we will have. And then dance, we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that's all. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we will dot those up. Okay, and then high school dance, we have Tuesday after school, so we'll put that lower. We have Wednesday before school, so I put that higher. And then, okay, then we have pepper rally during school, and we have, I think, 2 different things. So I'm gonna put 2 dots here, but this is how this happened last year too, is we are supposed to have a fundraiser on Saturday as a car wash, and there's literally been no word about it. Like the dancers don't even know any specifics about it, and there's been no advertising about it. And that's really frustrating because it's like people can't come to what they don't know. So that kind of stinks, but we'll kind of see. I don't know. Hopefully it all works out. Okay, let's write in times here real quick. Okay, I believe we have everything in there. And the other thing, and I swear it is on here, is my son's injection. Yes, she has a little shot. So I don't have to go digging for the other sheet. That's kind of nice. And this week is a single injection, so he'll be happier. Not happy, but happier. There we go. And then this is when we start filling out stuff over here too. So I got to drop off kids at school for first day of school. That was so sweet. I'm trying to think during the week what all has gone on. Let's see, Tuesday, I know I had a planning with Jamie work day. Like I just went crazy and got a whole bunch done. Ended up with a migraine halfway through the day that like took me out, but I kept going, and that migraine kept going all day into Wednesday. I think it's a big weather shift that's happening right now because yeah, I don't usually get migraines. Okay, and then because Wednesday is trash and recycling, on Tuesday we needed to collect trash / recycling. Okay, and I pre-filled in, let me flip this page here. I pre-filled in a few things. Okay, so on Monday, return cans. My daughter actually took care of that for me, so I'm gonna write her name next to it. Like I was at work and she didn't have to go to school. So school start time 8:30. and then school start time was noon. She didn't have to go to school until noon. So basically new students or freshmen have to come to school at 8 a.m. and then the rest of the school comes in at noon. And so just writing that in there so that I remember that. So she returned cans for me, and then we had like a personal little fridge, like one of the wine cellar type ones that we had purchased for our office, and she actually ran that over to our office and Dad helped her unload it. So let's put fridge to office, and I'll put Lexi next to that one too to give her credit where credit is due. She's been so super helpful. Okay, and then collect trash. Down here, nope, wrong color, blue. Weigh in game jersey, like after practice that happened, and that's football, so we needed that. I'm trying to think. Let's look at this and see if there's anything else. That was my work day. Nothing there, and I don't think I've gone beyond that. So I know down here we need to do a grocery pickup. What day? Like today, I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm thinking actually tomorrow would be a really great day. Oh, there is one more thing I need to put on here. We're gonna use the gray here, and it's after school meeting up with somebody that I'm purchasing an item from. So I'm meeting at Target. And I'll put costume pickup. So what we were looking for down here is a grocery pickup. Where are groceries on here? I don't look at these as often as I should, and I started realizing like I have quite a few of these and I need to get them done. Like I need to start using them. I just grab for mine all the time because I just like know. Does she not have groceries on here? All right, I'm just gonna start using stuff that I see here. So here's a laundry one and here's a laundry one. I think I'm gonna use the cute like folding basket. So today is being a laundry day, so we could put that there. And then let's see, we have, I'm not seeing a specific, oh, right there. Okay, I'm like, there is no way that she doesn't have a grocery one on here. And so I think tomorrow we need to put a grocery pickup. So then that being said too, I am going to put this one. Oh, it's a little too big. Let's put it over here. And then let me look up mine here because I know I have a few. See, I could have just grabbed my grocery one, huh? But anyways, watering plants. I usually do it on Wednesday, but because I was working on Wednesday, I did it here. So water plants, and this is like my indoor plants. I kind of know which ones need watered every single week, which ones want like the next week, so forth and so on. Okay, and then I like my little calendar one here. Do I want up here? Trying to figure out when I want to do this. We'll go down here. So weekly reset is what I'm going to put here. And that's like making sure everybody knows what's going on for the week, who's dropping off, who's picking up, if their schedule changes. Hey, you have a pep rally. Is everything washed and ready for that? Is there anything we need to purchase? So forth and so on. Here, I'm going to, let's be extra and get some stickers out. So I want a laundry day one. So let's grab that one. That'll just go right next to this. And then let's see if we have a meal plan one right down here. And so with that, we're gonna move these little stickers over a little bit too. A little bit closer so it's a little cuter. I started doing meal plan, but then we got busy at work, so I haven't gotten that far. Grocery pickup. Let's see if we have any of those left in here. Grocery shop. We'll get a grocery pickup one out. You guys will be so proud of me. I got everything all organized. Look how fat and chunky this is. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we need the G's. Grooming appointment, grocery pickup, GDT. Those are all, like, these are stuff that I use all the time, and I'm so happy I found this little Pokemon trading card game book because it just works so well for me. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna leave it out too because I want to refill my reusable sticker book for it, because this is one that I use quite often. Grocery pickup, which means I need to put in a grocery order today to pick it up tomorrow. So that's part of that meal planning is, you know, it's preparation to be able to go pick up groceries. Oh, grocery shop. So it's under O, order groceries. Let's see if we have any. Run errands could work, but I want it more specific than that. Right there. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let's get out. We're gonna put it further down because we're gonna grab one of my little grocery icons. These are sized to fit a lot better. Like, I feel like they fit a lot better in these areas than Planner Kate's is just a little bit too big, versus these like allow you to use every single line instead. So nothing bad with it. It's just a little observation that I'm making. Okay, so those can go. Really, we don't have anything that is specific to, like, I'm trying to double check here, but yeah, we don't have anything that we need a color code over here like we had in the past. All right, so there you have it. This is kit 368. This is the week at a glance. Absolutely love doing this every single week. It's super, super helpful to me. I can see kind of what I need to get done for each day and such. I know what my meals are, what meal prep needs to happen. This is not complete. I need to go back in and fill it in better, but it's a good start to it. Workouts, this slaps me in the face when it's blank every single week, and so that has really motivated me recently to get into it, to buy. This is really helpful for my whole entire family, including, it used to just be my husband and I, but now my 16-year-old sometimes is helping us with this, and she knows to just flip this open to look to see what all is on the list. And then she asks me, like, you know, is this something that we need right now? Because sometimes I'll write it knowing that, like, oh, maybe I need an onion for chili for next week, and so I have some time before I need to get it. But we're having chili tonight. The kids have been asking for that. They asked for chicken nuggets, and then they wanted a pizza night too. All right, then if we flip back one page, this is brain dump. Definitely need to go in and write all these down, but this has been so, so helpful to me also. I think the one thing I did a few weeks ago that I might be doing again, I think it was this week. Yes, I put my goals down here, and that was kind of nice. So I have to say, on these goals, I'm going to be changing a few things. So bed by 10:30, been doing great. So I'm going to change that goal a little bit. Not quite sure exactly. I had like a few ideas in mind. I've got to figure it out. 3 walks for the week. I think this week I got 2 walks. I need to go back through and look through my daily, because I'll be able to like see when I did. And then no tech first hour, not working at all, because that's about the only time that I get just free time on my tech. So I think what I want to do is to switch no tech in bed. Sometimes I'll go and we'll go to bed and we watch some TV before we go to sleep, and sometimes I'll be playing like a Sudoku game. while laying in bed too. So I think I just want to go to like none. Okay, and then 40 ounces of H2O. I'm doing really good on this. This has been very helpful to me. I'm either going to leave it at 40 ounces or raise it to 50 ounces. But I feel like I'm not having to think as much about getting my water in, which tells me that like this habit is really working for me. All right, guys, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.